My name is Georgia Reed. This is Ballerina Badass. You are watching it, and this is my dance vlog update as of May 11th, 2016. Class last night was fantastic. So, I've talked to you all about this book before. I'm going to talk about it again. Conditioning for Dance, which my amazing Pilates teacher Zumi lent this book to me by Eric Franklin. I need to get my own because I'm going to want to keep this little Bible forever. I love having a dance library. Because my focus this month is on strength and extension, the great thing about this book is that it's all about that. It's deceptive in its simplicity. What I'm learning and what I felt happening even more last night in class is that it's not about how much work and effort I'm putting into the step and gripping my muscles or tensing or to get into it, which is a big epiphany for me. It's about the alignment and getting all of those bones and muscles and ligaments into the best possible alignment and then breathing through it, and that is what will allow for ease of movement. It actually feels easier when I am more in line. Too easy, in fact. It's uncomfortable for me right now because I'm so used to working so hard that as my muscles are, as different parts of my body are releasing, and when I say release, that doesn't mean like bleh, but it means they're not gripping. That's the best way I can put it right now. Eric Franklin explains it much better, people. It feels great, but it feels foreign. It's like those uncomfortable moments when you're finally honest with someone about something you've been holding inside for a long time and didn't want to tell them. And there's a sense of relief, but there's also a sense of discomfort because it just feels a little bit foreign. You've been hiding the secret for so long, and now you've told your mom that you're dating that bad boy, and anyways. My hamstrings right now are feeling tight, and especially up in here, whoop, 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 in the belly of the muscles, and I sometimes wonder if it's something more or less, or sciatica, but I don't think so, and I checked with a couple of my teachers and my coach, and I think it's just the tightness of the hamstring itself. But be that as it may, especially yesterday, I focused on breathing into the muscles. And every time I felt the muscles want to tense up, I would breathe. I use a lot of imagery for myself that works. Eric actually talks about using imagery in his book, and for some people it works and some people it doesn't, so I've heard. But looks like I'm half naked on this. I'm not. I'm wearing a tank top. I like the imagery because when I picture, warm water washing over my muscles, or cool water sometimes even, rushing over the bones in my body as I'm stretching, it's like it helps me release. When I really picture the muscle like in here, I've talked to you about the fact that I've had a lot of tension in here. I hold a lot of my tension in here, which a lot of dancers do, by the way. Don't feel bad. And I see that muscle, sometimes I'll imagine it like a balloon that's filled with a goo that's bursting, and it's caramel goo that's then oozing out. So it's kind of delicious, not exactly gross. Or I'll picture it poof, like the muscle bursting and into nothing. Or I'll picture all the muscles suddenly, like almost like you're taking a needle and popping up. Okay, this is kind of gross. So sometimes it's caramel, but sometimes it's like popping a blister. So I pop the blister and all of that pent up energy just flows out and the muscle is able to relax. It works for me. And last night, I wish I had footage, but I'm telling you, my extension got at least an inch higher. I saw it in the mirror, and I was able to hold it and slowly bring the leg down. And I am continuing to demand of myself that desire to développé, get that leg into position as quickly as possible, not as a kick, still as a développé, but don't take forever with the développé. Get it into the position as high as I can while maintaining rotation and without sacrificing turnout to the best of my ability. And then immediately letting go of the bar and seeing how long I can hold that moment and then slowly bring that leg down with the foot pointing even further, reaching out as my arms are reaching up, and then of course my shoulders want to go up with them, and the neck wants to tense, and I feel myself releasing in the neck and then feeling this part opening as I'm doing that. It's a fantastic thing. It's like things are opening, things are releasing, and then other areas want to tense because that's what they're used to doing, and I go, and my core, the more I focus on my core, wow, that sun is really getting in my eye because the day is shifting. I'll scoot over here. The more I take that tension and redirect it into my core, and I don't just mean tensing the stomach muscles, but I mean that just the focus of the energy and thinking core strength, then everything else, all my extremities can release and relax and flow and actually fly higher and longer and freer. So it's really working. So I'm loving that. And I'm really interested to see what's going to happen for the rest of this week. So my coach has told me, she told me last night she's not going to give me any more new corrections for another month while my body interprets and assimilates all of the things that she's given me so far, which is a lot. And I'm okay with that. But now at least I know she's not ignoring me or suddenly giving up on me, because of course as dancers, you know, if you're not getting corrected, for me, if I'm not getting a correction, then I'm like, oh God, they've given up on me. Yay, twisted thinking. But that's the update. I don't have more dance footage for this one, but I want to make sure that I keep as current as possible with you all about the progress being made, because it helps me when I watch other dancers' blogs and vlog updates, so I'm hoping that this will help you. So, I have new point shoes that I need to sew tonight. I actually need to sew about 3 pairs in a row here and then start switching them up because my older pairs are just getting really soft. And I love soft shoes. They're great for certain rehearsals, but for technique class where I'm still learning how to hold up my body in other ways, I still need a stronger shoe. And for fouettes, definitely, especially with my pointy feet. Tell me how your dance progress is going. I want to hear from you guys. Are there any particular challenges that you're having in class right now? I would love to hear. One girl had recently shared her issues, and I loved it because I feel like I'm not alone in my struggles. And if there's a particular topic you want me to cover, let me know. But in the meantime, I will continue to do the ballet vlog updates almost daily. And I love you guys so much. I am having such a good time making this YouTube channel something for all of us to share together. Keep watching more dance videos on YouTube. There's some great ones out there. Anyways, I'll make another video about that. In the meantime, I want to thank you all for watching. Never give up, never stop dancing. Toi, toi, toi.